All right, I didn't think this through. Apparently, I didn't. I got the handheld mic happening, and then I also have the clicker, so I don't know what to do with my hands at this point. So right off the bat, I fucked up. All right, so Fuckup Nights, Vancouver. There's me, great, and there we go. Cool slides. Okay, so I cheated. Okay, so I like to do research and development, or R&D, or you can call it rob and duplicate. So I didn't know that I was actually going to be speaking at this thing until a week ago. So Carly tells me, hey, you're going to speak at this thing. I got voluntold to speak at this, so here I am. And so what I did was I cheated. I actually went and found all the other Fuck-Up Nights, watched all of them, found out which ones were the most popular ones, and then just stole the format of the most popular one. And that's where I got the idea to come up with this. Like, great! Okay, wonderful. So the concept was 3 fuck-ups, 3 lessons learned. That's me. Great. So, hold on, push the button. Okay, so how to fuck up? Fuck up hard, fuck up fast, fuck up cheap, and try not to fuck up the same way twice. So we're all going to say this mantra together, okay? So together with me, fuck up hard, fuck up fast, fuck up cheap, and try not to fuck up the same way twice. Great. All right, so on goes the show. So, who I am. So, evil marketing genius, that's the first one. That one. And then hacker kid, and then marketing guy. So, yeah, long story short, he already said the numbers. I sold $70 million of random crap online. I've sold everything from cars to memory foam dog beds. I can't believe that's a thing. And there's a dog right there. So, yeah, so memory foam dog beds is a real thing. I did not know you could do that. Yeah, enough about me. Let's move on to the fuck-ups. Great. So, go button. Okay, mistake number 1. I'm going to name these things after Friends episodes. Okay, I'm going to name these things after Friends episodes. And they name every Friends episode called the one with, or the one where, or the one something. Okay, and this is the one where I fucked up $28 million. Okay, so if anyone ever fucked up and feels bad, do not feel bad. I've screwed up more than all of you probably put together. So, this is the one where I fucked up $28 million. So, I was dragged, kicking and screaming, out of my happy little job. My background is actually computer science and being a nerdy kid hiding behind a computer doing stuff. Like this, if I had told myself I'd be doing this in 20 years, standing in front of the stage talking to people, I'd have thought you were crazy. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy. Here's where I am now. So anyway, so what happened was I was dragged kicking and screaming out of my happy little job, programming for stuff. And my mentor at the time said, hey, you know what? You'd be really good at marketing and sales. I'm like, dude, I'm a computer programmer. That's like the opposite of what I do now. I don't even like people. What are you talking about? So giving my computer screen the darkness and sadness, and that's good. So I was drag kicking and screaming. I thought, okay, well, let's just do this. And I started selling stuff that I had no idea of anything about. So I started off selling stuff in the financial services arena. So remember, computer programmer, marketing, sales, and finance. What the hell was I thinking? Unfortunately, I was good at what I did, but the problem was I didn't actually check into what it was that I was selling. So I just sold the first thing that someone said, hey, you should probably sell this thing. Great. So here's where everything fell apart. So the problem was I sold stuff that I didn't do any due diligence on. I just started selling things. Great, that sounds pretty good. Okay, there was this so foreign exchange trading company, we raised for them $28 million. Another foreign exchange trading company, we raised for them $5 million. Real estate, there's a realtor somewhere here I was talking to. There's a real estate thing, we raised them, I don't know, like $100 million. Something crazy. Okay, the problem was this: we didn't do our homework. Eventually, when the slide changes. Lesson number 1: do your homework. Okay, so this is my takeaway from this. I fucked up hard. I didn't do any checks on anybody. I just took everybody for their face value and their words and said, yeah, let's do this. Stupid computer programmer. So yeah, that's what we did. And the problem was that the first batch of people that were doing the trades took the $100 million in the bank account and then ran. They're like, that's enough money. Yeah, let's just take this and run and see what happens. They went to jail. So they fucked up too, that's all right. Okay, but the problem was I raised $28 million of that $100 million that went missing. Great, good job, Earl. And then guess what? To add insult to injury, we did it again, right? We didn't know any better. So like, oh, well, that guy was bad. Let's try a different one. And then that guy also ran off with the money. And then we said, okay, you know what? I don't like doing Forex no more. Let's do real estate. Let's do real estate instead. You can't screw up real estate, right? It's real. Yeah. The CFO was apparently skimming money off the top, and he screwed $1 billion company. It takes some serious talent to screw $1 billion company. I have no idea how you botch it that hard, but he did. Okay? Well, that was my first mistake. Fun. All right. Mistake number 2. So in the transition in between moving from software to sales, I ended up selling software, because that just makes sense. So I made my very first sale ever, and it was $300,000. Like, that's a pretty good sale for a guy who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. This is pretty good. We're hot stuff. And so the problem was, like she was just saying, I didn't believe in myself. So I'm new, I'm like, fresh 20 years old, and this guy who I've known for years says, you know what, you did a good job selling the project. I got a whole lot more experience than you. Why don't you let me help you take the project, take it to the finish line, and get you all the way to the end? And this is when I start to have self-doubt. I'm 20. Do I really know what the hell I'm doing? I haven't really been on this planet for this long. I'm a software guy. I write the code. I made the sale, but there's all these other parts of the puzzle that need to get done. Can I actually deliver? Can I actually do any of this stuff? And then the voices in my head started talking to me like, no, you can't do any of this shit. You're 20 years old. What the hell are you talking about? Right? And so I believed the guy. I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's just hand it over, see what happens. He took all the money, botched the entire project. My name's on everything. Great, thanks, guy. Man, it was terrible. Okay, so the lesson number 2, right? If you're hanging out your shingle and you're out there doing your thing, drive the damn boat. Do it yourself, right? You got yourself into this mess, you should get yourself out of the mess, right? You should have enough faith in yourself to do this. I mean, just think about it. A 20-year-old rando kid convinced a multinational gazillion-dollar company to give this stranger $300,000 to get something done. Apparently, they believed in me, even though I didn't. Okay? So believe in yourself, right? And even if you don't believe in yourself, you fuck up. You fake it till you make it, and you go, ta-da, I did it. Right? That's what happens. So, mistake number 3. Okay, fast forward a couple of years, now I own an SEO company, I own a marketing agency. I think I'm hot stuff. I've already sold $70 million worth of stuff. I know what I'm doing at this point, right? No, apparently not. So I grew this company from nothing to something crazy, like 30 people in like a month and a half. Don't do that. Step 1, don't do that. Take the time it takes to scale and grow your company the way you're supposed to scale and grow your company. I thought, I know what I'm doing. Let's take every shortcut in the book. Don't do that. Okay. I did another talk just recently where I talked about how to hire a virtual assistant, what to do, what not to do. I did everything on the what not to do list, and that's why I'm qualified to be here at Fuckup Nights. And I also lost $20 million. So this is the one where I fucked up. I grew the company too fast. I just made it go to the moon. That's the problem. Okay. I grew it to the point where sales and customer service were lagging behind because they couldn't keep up with the growth of the rest of the company. I thought I had to hire one person for every seat in the bus. I thought, wow, yeah, we need a full-time guy for this and a full-time girl for this and a full-time, whatever. You can hire people part-time, right? Whoa. Right. I know the shirt says evil marketing genius, but sometimes I spell it with a J because I'm stupid. So yeah, don't do that, right? So yeah, you can hire people part-time. You can hire people hourly. Oh my God, there's a novel concept. Okay, so yeah, just because you sell $1 bazillion worth of anything doesn't mean you're fuck-up proof. And that's it. So that's back to the beginning. So how to fuck up in review. We'll say it again. Fuck up. Fuck up. Fuck up. And try not to fuck up the same way twice. Thank you very much.